So I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
So
I know we're supposed to move on, but this is such a good topic. I
yeah,
can't resist asking you a question.
sure.
How much do you think the release method of this affected people's opinion? Because we talked about Battlefield, right? Had this big, super toxic rollout,
Yes, yes.
right? And so online just bitched about this game for months on end before it came out. And so a lot of people hate boycotted it, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Whereas this game just came out and all of the opinions are just about the game.
Hmm.
And I'm seeing a lot of streamers, like a lot of YouTube people, Destiny folks, Overwatch folks, even some sports folks jumping into this game, and they're just giving, like you said with Junior, their honest opinion. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think this was huge, and I
Yeah.
think we're gonna look back in history, and we're gonna look at this at the release of Apex Legends as something that changed the industry and changed the way games are being released. I think we're gonna have a whole bunch more surprise releases,
Yeah.
where games just come literally seem to come out of nowhere, and I think it's a good thing. I think it definitely did piggyback off of the music industry
Hmm.
with the way Drake and other artists have just dropped our
Just dropped
albums.
albums. Like,
Bam,
here it
here
is.
it
Yeah.
is. They dropped today. Boom. And especially you're able to do that if you're going to make it free to play
Yep.
because nobody has any. You don't have to save up for it. You don't have to budget it in. You don't have to do anything. It's there right there. Go get it. So it really makes a lot of sense. And so I would love to see, you know, I love to see somebody do that. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine what it would be like if we're talking like about a sports game, right? What if somebody dropped a basketball game right at a moment when something was really going wrong with on the
Yeah, if
in
like
2K.
patch 9 and 2K was a disaster,
And
and
yes,
during the All-Star game, they just like, hey,
n-
for free,
for free,
hop
free to
into the park in our new game,
in our new man, that's scary for
endorsed
2K.
by Zion
Oh
Williamson.
my God,
It'd be
dude.
crazy. It'd be
It
crazy.
would be bananas, man. Or
Yeah.
or imagine something like this. Mayweather and Pacquiao. Mayweather Pacquiao agreed to their rematch, right? And right after the weigh-ins,
The boxing games just come out
boxing game, bam.
free. Jump
Oh my,
online, create your fighter. It'd be
dude.
crazy.
I mean, right the day before WrestleMania,
Yeah.
All Elite Wrestling announces that they have a video game out. Bam.
I do think it's a great way to go. I want to congratulate Respawn on their success with this game so far. I hope it continues to do well. I hope they support it, keep coming out with modes. People get really into it and have a lot of fun with it. I don't believe in that EA made a mistake, boycott every studio they publish. EA is just too big. They're an entire economy. Some of the games are horrible. Some of the games are great. A lot of the games are in between. Support the games you love and the studios you love, because
Yeah,
there's
man.
a lot of hard working men and women
Yeah,
making
man.
those games. And I'll admit, as an artist, I have a soft spot for somebody who's doing the best that they can do at their job.
Yeah,
And
man.
some person 5 rungs up on the ladder makes a mistake, and we're all out of work. We're
Yeah,
all
man.
not on the project anymore. That sucks. That
Yeah, man.
sucks unbelievably. And I think gamers need to find a different way to
Yeah, man.
make their voices heard than to boycott, thousands of people
Yeah, I mean,
because of one person's bad tweet.
one of the favorite things that gamers love to say about the major companies is that so and so company X is lazy. That's one of the main things you hear. Like, you don't like something about a video game, company X is lazy. 2K is
Yep.
just too lazy for that. EA is just too
Hmm.
lazy for that. But they don't realize that when they make a statement like that, they're actually being lazy.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Because you're throwing a blanket statement out over an entire company, and it's because you didn't get the one or two things that you thought you wanted. And I think, like you said, it's really, yeah, it sucks when people do that, but most of the time people do that are people who are ignorant to the process. They don't know what it takes to what all goes into making a video game, what all goes into marketing a game. And some, like, they don't realize that there are some people someplace within the company going, oh my God, I wish marketing would stop saying that, because when this game comes out, people are going to feel like this, but they don't have They actually might feel like you feel, but they can't say it because they're a part of the company. So you got to think a lot of times that exists, and it just is what it is.